8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, it's Nix. Setting up the screen. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Nix, quick out wide, complete. There he goes on the right side. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go. 18, Rattler. 18, Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Check. Go. 60 back.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Check. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Third and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, pass coming. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hold on a second. Ready?
Mix from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Lightning 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to throw it again. Looking right, and he finds him. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready,
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Still sticking with the passing game. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He brushed him off with ease. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Cowboy 80. Seven Pirates.
Working inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Pass to 60. Ready.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Cougar 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Broncos have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
It's a turnover on downs.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's Nix to throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Tag! Viking 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Okay, ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down, they need 7.
Ready, ready, track! Second and 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Okay, quick.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Let's go now.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Panther 6. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It is caught left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Steelers, 1st down.
Cougar 19.
40-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. 65. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points in this game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Broncos, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos, first down.
A give now from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Keeps it moving. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Another Broncos, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. Go Chap. Go Chap. Ready.
He'll throw it. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Come on.
Another carry for him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
60, here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw. Caught. Nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, smash. Hurt.
They'll work against the blitz. That one's complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
18-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get it. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it at the 6. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 8, trap 60, trap 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.